So we're just getting ready to drill a bit of winter wheat. Just adjusting everything, calibrating the drill. Drilling a bit of KWS Dawson. Basically there's 2 rows of legs. We're trying to just make sure everything's level so it's at the same depth when it's planted. Basically here just checking the seed was either side of the cultivator leg. Where it's lumpy, it wasn't placing it as accurately as I'd like, but it was very dry conditions and it was just pulling up a bit lumpy. We're back in the field. We drilled on the 20th of September. It's now the 5th of November. It's our first year using the Claydon. This was the first field we ever drilled with it, and it's Gleam winter wheat. We've gone in, we didn't cultivate at all before. We've gone in straight with the Claydon, rolled it, pre-emmed it. It was in after oilseed rape and we had a lot of slug pressure in here, but we kept putting pellets on and it's pulled through and it's looking quite good. The pre-ems work really well. There's no grass weeds at the moment, no broadleaf weeds. We went for it again and put an insecticide on just to stop any barley yellow dwarf. But yeah, it's looking really good. It's rained a lot and it's quite firm to walk on. You can feel where the uncultivated ridges are really dry, but then when you get down in the cultivated bit, it's gone through and the water's getting away. Really impressed. So it's looking good. We'll keep you updated as the year goes on. We've come across a few cleavers. The pre-em's just yellowing them up still, but we go through in the spring and take them out. We drilled this quite light. We drilled it 110 kilos a hectare. I think it was something like 200 seeds a square metre. Is that right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was something like that, but we calibrated the drill to 110 kilos a hectare, so a little bit light, but it works well on this land because if you get it through the winter, as soon as you put that first hit of fertiliser, we get it to tiller out, and it seems to be better than drilling it heavy and having a thick disease crop on the other side of the winter. It seems to be, if we drill it at a lower seed rate, it comes through greener and it just looks nicer. So yeah. So this field was sown about 4 weeks after the one we've seen mid-October. It was after linseed. It took a while to get the linseed off because we thought it'd be a good idea not to spray it with glyphosate and just let it die off naturally. But when we went to combine, it was a big mistake. But we got it all cut. Again, didn't cultivate, straight in with the Claydon. It made a really nice seed bed. It's just a little bit behind, but the crop's there. It's probably done us a favour because there's a lot of black grass in this field, so drilling it late is going to benefit. Obviously we've got a much better control drilling it later. We had a few good spray offs before we drilled it. This is the spray we used to put on the pre-em. The pre-em's the chemical that's sprayed on the fields to stop any unwanted weeds and grasses coming in the crop of wheat. And it's a selective chemical, so only the wheat grows and it kills everything else. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see the difference between the first wheats that were drilled 4 weeks earlier than this, because it's still first wheat, but it was drilled quite late. But as the year goes on, I'll keep you updated right through till combining, and we'll see what happens. It's drilled at the same rate as well, so we probably should have upped the seed rate, but we had already ordered the seed to fit these fields and we didn't intend to drill it that late, so we just stuck with the seed rate. Again, 110, 120 kilos a hectare. It's looking a bit thin, but we'll get it to tiller out. We've never had a problem at that seed rate before, so confident it will pull through and become a good crop.